I'm gonna do a video on how to move I've done it before and I have more people ask. It's kind of confusing sometimes, and sometimes I don't explain stuff too good. And sometimes if you do it over, you might explain something better than you did the first time. So we're gonna do this over. I'm hitting down and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Just let me finish doing it. I'll stop and step you through it. Okay, I tried to make a real thick platform. I'm gonna take this hump all the way across here. I'm gonna move a lot of mass. I want to stay as quick as possible, move as much mass. So this is the way I want to come, right in here. Now, I don't know if you can see how thick that is, but I'm gonna hit up here on top of it. That's a real thick platform. So if I hit up here, I'm hitting more mass and I can drive more mass when it's thick like this. Now if it's thin, I wouldn't do that. We're gonna move a lot of mass. So I didn't catch it. That piece went all the way across, went to that pencil line. And look how much I took out of it. You see how thick I hit, look at that, compared to that. So I'm gonna go here and just tap this one. Move it down a little bit. Okay, let's see another example where we can go. Really not that many on this rock, but it's so wide I've already worked the problems out of it, what I'm trying to say. But it's so wide, it's real good for demos to show you how much material you can move. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, I'm gonna try to come right into here with this one. I'm gonna try to take all of this out. All right, I got a lot of thick mass right in there. I'm gonna hit up on it pretty high. Like just a little bit right in there coming out. And you can see how high up I hit on it. That's the way you move a lot of mass. Now I got one other spot here that we can do a demo on, then I'm gonna go to another piece of material I got to show you. By the way, this is kill cut. Kill cut's one of my favorite materials to work. But what a lot of people don't realize, if you have bad experience with kill cut, it comes in so many grades, sort of like Nova and the Baculite, and they all heat at different temperatures just about. Most of them heat at 6, but a few of them will blow up a little bit at 6. So I start off at 6, and the ones that blow up a little bit, they're still usable. But some of that stuff goes up even higher than that. I have took some up to 750. But anyway, kill cut will get glossy and slit, and it has very little cracks in it. It's good material. Now, what I'm gonna try to do here, I'm gonna try to run this right through here. And kill cut in Georgetown, probably two of my favorite materials out there. Try to cut across this way. All right, I hit too deep in. It almost wet, look at that. It's like that much going across. My angle was just a little too steep. My angle had been up a little higher. It would went all the way across, took all that out. This one run all the way across. So that's how you move big masses. Now I'm gonna put this down. We're gonna move over here to this piece. This is a fine piece of kill cut right here. I don't know if you can see how shiny it is or not, but this stuff is slick as a baby's butt with Vaseline on it. That's slick. Okay. Follow your ridges. You always want to try to follow your ridges. So we're going to come up there and follow this ridge. Now this is not a video on finishing stuff. It's just trying to show you how to thin stuff. I'm not going to hit quite as thick because this is thinner. Not near as thick as that other piece was. I can't get away probably hitting it that thick. Now, I hit too deep again. And I'm running in too deep. And I think what's causing that is I'm looking up at the camera just before I hit. And I'm changing my angle with my hand because I'm looking up. Which is okay, that's no problem. We'll get it out real quick. Okay, I'm gonna grind this, and this time I'm gonna try to come up this ridge and this ridge. I'm gonna hit here first and here first on these two ridges, right through here. Now I gotta get my eye off the camera. There we go. Boy, that took all of them out. Look at that. Gone. When I meant I hit too deep, I went in too straight like this. I didn't go down enough. My angle wasn't down enough when I'm saying I hit too deep. Don't mean I hit too deep into the platform, just that my angle wasn't right. Okay, now here's a good lesson right here. We're gonna do this and maybe one or two more and we're gonna call it quits. I'm not feeling too well. I hadn't got my energy built back up yet. I had a bunch of stents put in my heart, and I've had some reactions to some medication I'm on, and I'm having to take the diuretic and I get dehydrated. I have to urinate so often that I get dehydrated real easy, so I have to keep plenty of water. Just reminding me I need to drink. Okay, this is one that's a good example. This ridge is running just like this. Now, we're accustomed when we're flint knapping to hit straight like this. Come over here, you pressure plate, straight. But if I hit on an angle all the way up here, like this is pointing, this pencil's pointing on an angle, like this, that'll take that ridge out. So you don't have to hit straight across. Learn to hit on angles and get your ridge out. I probably need to drop that a little lower, but I'm gonna go for it and see. I'm gonna come this way and let's see what happens. Look at here. There's my ridge, and there it is on there. Went all the way up to there. Now, I could come in and follow this ridge and probably drive the rest of that out. Don't know, but we'll see. Looks like it. Raise this platform up a little bit so I can get a good strike on it. I don't have my pressure flaker out here with me. I really need to pressure flake in there, but I'm gonna try it from up here and see if it'll work. So I'm gonna come this way like this. That's where I need the pressure flaker, and that turned up quite enough. I can't get in there with this because of that ridge. When I'm saying that, I can't get in right there because this is too big. So I'm gonna have to come this way with it. Now we're getting somewhere. This time I'm hitting that way to make room where I can get in here. Now I can get in there. See how I got plenty of wobble room to get in there and take that out? There she goes, one more, and she's gone. That's it. Okay. Go back to this one. I'm getting pretty weak. I'm fixing to quit. I can feel it. I've always had bad reactions to most medicine. I tell you, I have the worst luck when it comes to medicine. When it comes to medicine, my luck's kind of like the old guy said, if you asked him to change a roll of toilet paper, he'd end up falling in the commode. Well, that's about the way my luck is with medicine. I always had the worst side effects. Mama never could give me Benadryl. Okay, this is the last one. I'm gonna try to run a flake somewhere right in here. Went right there. You know why I didn't go in there? I looked up at the camera and my arm went up. Looking at the camera, make sure I can see where I'm hitting, and I lost my angle. So now I'm gonna try to come this way and take all of that out. Now I'm not gonna look up, I'm looking down. There we go, I got it out. I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope y'all have a blessed day. And Thank y'all for watching my videos. I do sell material. I sell cure cut and other material. I sell a lot of preforms, roughed out. I sell them real thin. If you look at something for real thin like this, all you gotta do is pressure flake it, or I can make them thicker. It don't matter. Any shape, form, and fashion you want. And I'm on Facebook under John Tuttle. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna do a video on trying to show you when you got something real thick like this, you don't have a saw and you want to thin it as quick as possible, and also get the most out of your rock without much waste. You need a pretty good size hammer. Even a steel claw hammer will work on this stuff pretty good. But what you want to do is hit high up. See how high up I hit on that edge right there? Look at the mass I run off of that. Look at how high up I hit on that edge. Now I had to come down, make me a platform. Now I've already got this side pretty flat, and you saw how thick it was in no time. This is bad here. It's sort of a square edge. So I think what I do is I come down right here in the middle of it and kind of make an angle going up this way. I can hit on, come down again, turn it over and hit on it. Now I want to thin the base, so I'm just coming down like this, hitting on the base. Thinning it out. Oh. All right, now then, this joker is pretty doggone thin. What I'm doing now is making me some platform. So I go ahead and move some more mass. And then we'll grind them. I'm gonna come down on this one right here. Come down on that one. If you don't move sometimes enough mass, it can be a lot of reasons. One can be your angles that you're hitting on. But one of the most important reasons is the weight of the hammer you're using. If you're not using a hammer heavy enough for the material you're working on, different material can take different size hammers because it breaks. Some of it's harder and softer than others. I got a little bad spot right here I'm trying to get into. All right, I can get into it now. On it right here. There we go. Now I'm gonna get rid of this. It's getting too heavy. I'm gonna go to my solid copper bopper now. And I'm gonna hit sideways with it like this. Now I'm gonna get the cortex off of this side, and I'm looking for places that have convexity. Like this is going uphill right here. This is low in here. This is going uphill here. So try to run one across there. That platform I made in, the reason it didn't go too far, it had that chalk on it, like right there to hit the chalk. So now I moved it, I got me a better platform. See how it's gonna run? When you hit that chalk, it's hard to get something to run a long way. You just kind of have to work yourself around that chalk. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm in the chalk on this point, and I'm flip-flopping it back and forth. So I kind of work my way around it. Right now, this is going uphill until it gets right here, and it's going downhill, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it as far as I can run it. Setting up the platform right now. I'm gonna grind it. It don't take a lot of grinding. I think a lot of times we over grind. That's my thought. That and $10 might get you in the picture show. It's where it come up at, so it didn't run any further. I'll set this up, watch this. I'm putting pressure, but I only hit it 2 or 3 times, and it's real dull. All I'm doing right now is just raising the center line up so I can get this cortex off right here. Had a little trouble doing it pretty low. All right, now I'm gonna try to run something through here to get this cortex off. There we go. Got it off. Now, it's low right in here, but it's high there. We got an isolated platform, and the reason I'm working on it even more, even though it's isolated, I'm trying to get that chalk off. On the back side where I'm hitting at, I don't want any chalk. See, there's chalk on that front side, and it was on the back side. So I removed that chalk. The chalk is what causes you problems. Until you get it off of there, it can cause hinges and all kinds of problems. The chalk is actually the limestone. I'm calling it chalk. All right, that big piece come off. Now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna try to get this hinge out by chipping through it. What I mean by that, the hinge is right here. I'm gonna come above it on top of it and come this way. See if I can get it out. All right, I did. By going above it and coming this way, my shot wave went this way and it didn't go in. It took the hinge out. Now I'm gonna go this way a little bit and thin the base. Run a pretty good flake off here. Come back now and try to come right through here with it. Right through there. All right, now then, this is one of the things that a lot of people forget about, and I do too. You can run flakes this way. We're used to running them like this, like in other words, you hit and just trying to go straight across. But when you have a ridge like this, you can run a flake out like this, and it'll follow that ridge and take it off. You come right in here and get back in it, set up another one, and go right down the side of it like this. Look at that. Took that ridge out. Come on down here, got one more where I can do it. This time I'm gonna kind of hit almost across, but a little bit that way. Took the ridge out. Trying to turn this edge where it'll be down like this. Now I'm gonna try to run one down this ridge so I'll hit this way. And I caught it. See how it went down that ridge, that flake went that way. Now I'm setting it up. Turn it over. Try to take this limestone out here. There we go, we got it. Now, this side's a little high, so I'm gonna come right in here and isolate me a little platform. I'll show it to you when I get it to the ground. It's isolated. Right there's the platform. Come down and hit it, just like that. Take that out. Now I'm gonna come over here and get me another one. This one's isolated. Hit this way. Took that out. Took that out. Now I'm gonna run one this way to get this part out. Now I'm gonna run one off the end like a fluting, like you would flute the flake to follow this ridge here. I hope it might even come down here, take some of this out. It's gonna be interesting to see. It almost made it. Look at that. It ended right there. Doggone it. So I'm gonna setting up a platform now and come straight across. There we go. Alright. Another good example of not going straight across. This ridge going this way, I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna come off his ear. Whoop. I should have known better than that. That's one of the worst mistakes I make when I'm videoing. I looked up to see if it was focused in the camera. When I did, I moved my hand. All right, now I know it's focused. I gotta come back and keep my hand straight without moving it. And by moving it, while I go, I cause that nasty hinge right there. But we'll be able to get it out. So I'm looking up, making sure it's focused. Now I'm gonna watch what I'm doing. Not gonna move anything. I get in a hurry, and I say, okay, I'm looking up, and I hit, and I don't look back down. Now we're starting to get that hinge out. I'm gonna come around here and try to see if I can work it out this way. I'm gonna try to come across here on this ridge and see if I can work it out. A good bit of it. Try again. Try again. That's most of it. We'll come back over this side, see what we can do. I want a good bit of it. Just kind of put a little convexity in it right here, chipping down this way to see if I can get some convexity built up before I try to run one down it. Got a little convexity, so now I'm gonna try to come right here. Came off perfect. Now I'm gonna put some convexity on the top, get down like this. Put me some convexity in there. Now I'm gonna come back this way and set me a platform up. I'm gonna try to run this one right through here. Perfect. Perfect. All that worked perfect. Good flat side. Gives a pretty good ratio. I'm gonna hit down this way a good bit to build me some convexity up on this side where the cortex is at. That was that real low area I was showing you. That's why the cortex is still there. I couldn't hit in it. Now I got me a spot to remove it here, and also to thin that point. It's gonna be my point in. Come across this way. I try to explain to you what I'm doing every time I hit it, but I forget, and sometimes I'll start doing this, I won't explain to you what I'm doing. I'm just hitting down on it like this to make it more round, and here's setting convexity up. Then when I turn it over, it's running uphill, and that ought to take that out pretty good, like that. Getting pretty weak. I haven't done much since I had my stents put in, and they didn't want me to do nothing for several days, and today's the first day I tried to do anything. I made a video this morning. I could really tell it, man. I had to go back to the house and rest for a while. Now I'm forgetting to tell you what I'm doing. I'm putting the platform up, come across here, like this. Right now, there's a good one right here, an isolated platform, and run one right there off this isolated platform. Here's another isolated platform, and follow this ridge. Now this was a low area, but by hitting down on it, that's what I was making that convexity a while ago. I'm gonna try to move it all the way to this white area. I messed up as far as moving to that white area. My angle was too steep that way. That's why the plate didn't run as far like it did then. I'm trying to come right through here and take this out. It almost got it. Stopped just before it got to it. Okay, that didn't take long. It's pretty doggone thin. But I hope that helps you to figure out how to move big mass fast. And also, when I'm using this deal here, if I want to move big mass fast, I hit higher up also. Just like I did with that copper hammer, I hit higher up on this edge here. You see that white line right there? I hit where my top thumbnail is up on top of it like this. Look at there. Moved a lot of mass. You look in there and you see how much from here to here, how deep I went into it. I went in real deep. So anyway, I hope you enjoy that, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. I sell a lot of preforms. I don't sell nodules anymore. I sell preforms and make them real thin where you need to pressure flake them, or make them thicker. I can sell them like this. Anyway, if you're interested in anything like this, look on my Facebook page under John Tuttle and send me a personal message. Y'all have a blessed day.